Hello, welcome to part 2 of my solar repair video. Managed to get the small solar panel off. I could see you could have flexed it straight to the roof. Took a bit getting off, but we can see the problem here. The wire's corroded and snapped. So what I need to do is get this little cap off and have a look inside, see if we can solder on a new wire. Right, I've got the cap off and I'm going to need to solder new wires in, a new wire, one into there and one onto the end of the diode. This is the diode I was on about the other day. If your solar panel fails, it's normally that's blown, so you just replace that. So what I've got to do is dig out all this silicone and solder new wires in. I'll come back when that's done. Alright, that didn't go to plan. The nickel strips connecting the solar panel had rotted as well. So I don't know how well you can just see the nickel strips there and there. I've ground away at the fiberglass, so I'm going to solder in some new contacts. Yeah, clean it up, solder in some new nickel strip to come out, and replace the contacts in here. Probably put a new diode in as well. Yeah, there's a lot of work for a 20 quid panel, but you know, it's 20 quid saved. And what else is there to do in lockdown? Right, that's the old nickel strips tinned up with solder. Let's add some new ones. Alright, new nickel strips soldered in. Alright, this is going to be a bit awkward to do filming. Hang on, let's put that camera there. .9 volts. Don't know if you can see that down there. So the panel's still working, which is good. Right, we'll put that in the sun, let the silicone go off, and I'll clean up all these contacts so we can resolder it all up and get it going again. Right, that's it all soldered up again. I didn't change the diode because actually it's a highly rated diode for this size panel and it was functioning fine. So I just put that one back in. So what we do is take it outside for a test to make sure it's producing, and then I'm going to fill all that with silicone, and especially the hole as well, and put the cap on so no water damage gets in there again. Incidentally, this is what I like about these little flexible panel. Even though it's only a 20 watt one, the open circuit voltage is 22.41 volts. Now that is brilliant for a small panel this size. They're normally about 15-16 volts. So you know, at peak power this should produce 1.23 amps, which is brilliant for a little panel. So let's take it outside, test it, and then put it back together and get it back on the motorhome roof. Right, just bear with me, I've had to do this all one-handed again. All I want to do is test between that side of the diode and that part of the panel. And we got 19 volt. So the panel is working fine. Great stuff. Let's get it back on the motorhome. All sealed up, ready to go back on. That's the panel reinstalled on the roof. I put it on connectors this time, so if I get another problem it's easy to take off. Stuck down. Go and test it. Right, moment of truth. Let's rig it up, see what happens. I've got 12.4 on the battery at the moment. And it's saying panel connected, which is good. And it's already rising, saying 12.5. We're back up and running. Battery's up to 12.6 now. Oh, 12.5. It's getting late in the day today, so we'll check that tomorrow. But I'm sure it's fine. It worked for nearly 3 years before. Job done. There you go. If you want a small solar setup that just to keep your engine battery charged up, that setup's ideal. I think the panel's £21 on eBay. If anybody wants to know, I'll send you a link. I'll put it in the description. Solar controller, just over £5, so £27 for a solar setup to keep your engine battery tip top for when you're parked up long periods of time. Don't have to worry about it. Obviously got different solar setup for the leisure battery. Yeah, well worth doing. Right, that's another job off the list on the motorhome. Got so much to do though. Yeah, hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more things like this. And I'll see you on the next video.